the Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Kingpin Radio.
Salute to my dog, man. That's a fire track, Wiz, man. That's a fire track, man. Salute to my dog, man. Link will be in the description. You know what's crazy about that? Been down that road. It's ironic how he sent me that record today, and one of the topics of the conversation is going to be about a hip-hop artist that's in prison. It's crazy that things work out like this. And we're talking about morally incompetent. And I want to salute to that brother, man. Dollaz, Wiz, you know. Salute to you, big bro. Track fire. And more than that, he's a stand-up individual. You know, I talked about Charleston White and people not having morals and telling and all of that. The Brother Who record I just played is a stand-up individual. Now, moving along in the conversation, I was listening to $1 Million Worth Game. I love Wallow and Gilly the Kid's platform. I love to see how them brothers evolved as men. And they had Casanova 2 times on the podcast. And Casanova 2 times has been in the news quite a bit lately. His girl done linked up with some brother in D.C. and she's moved along with her life. And what I want to say to brothers that's going to jail or you about to get sentenced or you already sentenced, man, you know, you wasn't loyal to yourself. That's why you got yourself in that situation. So you got to hold yourself accountable for your actions first. Accountability is the first step in moving forward. Being accountable for whatever you done. So the reason I'm saying that is that you can't hold no woman hostage and expect her to stay down when you didn't even stay down with yourself. Because if you stayed down with yourself, you wouldn't have got yourself in a situation where you would have to go to prison. And I know that may sound harsh, but it's a reality that I had to deal with, that I had to come to grips with. I had to hold myself accountable and move on and move forward with my life. So with that being said, you know, Casanova said this on $1 Million Worth of Game, and we get ready to chop it up about this thought process, what he had to say about 50 Cent.
50 said, listen, and 50, we got some motherfucking smoke. I'm going to fight 50 ass, you hear me? Nigga motherfucker put me on the song and then say, I am not gang gang. I do not gang bang, right? I never knew what the fucking nigga was talking about. That's why the nigga said that. He knew motherfucking Rico was coming. That nigga got the word. That nigga knew, man, and it's good that you announced that because the only way not to be in a conspiracy or RICO is to publicly de-announce yourself. Y'all hear that? Publicly say, I am not in the gang. G-Unit is not going to be considered a gang. Anybody around him, he's not going to be a part of it. We don't know that. But the law says in order to not be a part of something, you have to publicly announce that you're not a part of it.
I listened to that song before I got on this podcast. But bigger than the song, I want to talk about something else. But according to that song, you know, that was an Uncle Murder song. Get the Strap. It had Casanova, 50, and Tekashi 6ix9ine on it. And you know, around that time, Tekashi 6ix9ine and Casanova was beefing. I think that was after the beef and they had reconciled what they had going on. And what's crazy about New York and them representing Bloods and Crips and Gorilla, Black Stones and G's and all of this old type of stuff, it seems like New York is a financial mecca. Gangs don't fit there. To me, it just don't seem right. And listening to Casanova speak, he said he owed 50 his hands. He want to squabble with 50 Cent whenever he gets the chance to, when he gets out, because 50 denounced gang activity, even though I thought G Unit was guerrilla unit. And I ain't trying to make a connection for the boys because that's not my job. But he denounced it in public, and that's the only way you cannot get caught up in a connection. Now, the reason that's important is because a lot of young brothers want to be a part of something. People want to be a part of secret societies. People want to be a part of rap cliques, gangs. People want to be a part of FBA. They think that it's an organization when it's really just a lineage. It's not a collective of individuals that is organized to do anything, to be honest, but stay on code with what the best interest of the people. People want to always be a part of something. But I'm the type of person to tell you that you're great alone. You're great by yourself. You can become great alone, and you can contribute to helping other people when you become successful at what you got going on and what you're doing. Now, what's crazy about 50 Cent being on them songs and him saying, I'm not gang, I don't gang bang, is the awareness. When you are in the presence of seasoned street people, you have to listen closely because they may give you gems and you may miss them. And you may think about it later and hear it later and be like, damn. Like how Casanova doing. He's locked up and he got the time and he thought about it. And he couldn't wait to get that message out to the public. But another reason why I'm saying that is because, nowadays when you participate in criminal activities and you want to be a part of something, you want to be connected to a collective of something, they're going to either get you with a conspiracy or RICO. They're going to tie you to the people that you're connected with. What I want to tell people is that if you are participating in that, it's in your best interest to be completely alone and do it completely alone, because don't do it at all. Basically, that's what I want to say. Don't do it at all, because if you ain't seasoned and you ain't been through nothing and you want to be down with a collective or something, man, it's not in your best interest. It's best for you to go get a job and build up that 401k and those stocks and those social security so you can retire, man, because the streets is not a myth. I'm not quoting Troy Ave, but the streets, morals and rules and regulations is a myth because people don't abide by them. But let me react and read to y'all what 50 Cent had to say in response to that on his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? 50 said, I said I can't go to jail with these niggas right now. I'm on a roll. Laugh out loud. $1 million worth of game. And he added Casanova 2 times, Branson Kanye, and 50 Cent to Tashion. I can't go to jail with these niggas right now. I'm on a roll. What's crazy about 50 is that he is always in some chaotic situations. But it's a reason for it. Because he always helped people. He always put people in position. But once you break that loyalty, like how Big Meech did when he did the BMF thing, he goes in crazy on people because you are not worth more than me if you're going to hinder me from being great. If you show me that other side of you, it's over, dog. It's all the way up forever. And then you know what that shows? The government, and it shows police, and he may be loyal to a certain extent, but he is not going to ever be connected with people where you can connect him to something. That is powerful. That is powerful because, everybody want to be a part of something. And that's what I got to say in closing to that topic of discussion. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to my show, man.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.